friends, welcome to the course of PHP and MySQLi CRUD tutorial. Inside this video, we will see create welcome page and set redirections. If I back to browser, so inside this course, we are creating an application which is employee based CRUD application. So far inside this course, we had created the layouts of list employee, add employee, update employee and delete employee. Now inside this video, we will create our welcome page, and that welcome page contains two buttons, that is one for add employee and second one that is for list employees. Additionally, we will cover our redirections. It means whenever we click on this add employee, it will go and open this add employee layout. Whenever we click on this list employees, it will go and open this list employee layout. And when we click on this edit button, it will open update employee. Click on delete button, it will open delete employee. So overall, we are going to make all these buttons working, because as we know that inside our last videos only we focused on into our layouts creation. These buttons contain void linking. So let's go back and first of all let's create all about our index layout. So I will go inside this editor. Let's open index.php, and right now it is empty. So I will go inside this delete employee, copy all the HTML skeleton of this delete employee and paste it inside this index.php. So let's put the title as something called dashboard, or in place of dashboard, if I call it as employee CRUD application. Let's copy, put it here inside this h3, and if I put inside parenthesis, that is object oriented application, and this is for list employees. So I will remove this panel heading, go inside panel body. Let's remove this div, and inside this panel body we want two buttons. So first of all, let's create anchor tag. This is for add employee, so add employee, and second anchor tag we want for list employee. Now if we save these changes, go here, let's remove this list employee, or let's open a new tab. Let's remove that, press enter. So by default it will execute index.php. So here we have employee CRUD object oriented application, and here we have two anchor links, that is for add employee and list employee. So let's put our bootstrap classes to give some look and feel. Put a hash symbol for now, add a class attribute, and for this add employee let's say btn -primary. Go back to list employee, let's say class btn-success. Now if we save these changes, go and reload, now we can see that here we have employee CRUD application which is object oriented. Here we have two buttons, that is add employee and list employee. Now I am going to set some redirections, like whenever we click on this add employee, it will go and open this add employee layout. Go back to our editor, and here let's go back to href attribute, and we want that whenever click on add employee, it will open add employee.php, and this file, as we know, that exists inside this root of this application. So I will put /, it means current directory, and we need to go inside this current directory and add -employee.php. So add -employee.php. Let's save these changes, go and reload of this index layout. Let's click on add employee, and as we can see that now we are redirected into this add employee page. Go back. Now let's put for the list employee as well. Let's remove this hash symbol, // it means current directory, and inside this current directory we need to open list-employee.php. Now if we go inside add employee as we know that we have two buttons, that is a back button, and here we have list employees. So when clicking on this list employees, it will open ./list-employee.php. This is for list employee layout, and for back button will open index.php. So I'm not going to pass index.php because by default when we execute this application, this file automatically gets executed. So this is for add employee. Let's go back to list employee. Here inside this panel heading, here we have two buttons, that is a back button. So I will put in index.php, and this is for add employee. So add-employee.php. Go back to edit employee. Here we have two buttons, that is a back button. Putting index.php. This is for list employee. So list-employee.php. Go back to our delete employee. Inside this delete employee, we don't have any our buttons at our panel heading. This is index.php. So save all these changes of all these layouts. Go and reload. Let's click on add employee, it is working. List employees, it is working. Add employee, it is working. Click on back button and it is working. List employees, add employee, list employees. Now inside this list employee, here we have two buttons called edit and delete. Now whenever we click on this, it is not working. Let's make it working. Go back to editor. This is our list employee layout. List employee. Now inside this our list employees data, here we have two action buttons. Now inside this href, we need to open our edit layout. So ./ and this will be edit-employee.php. So when we work on the functions, on the functionality of this application, then actually at that time also we need to concatenate a query string parameter along with this href. But for now, I'm just putting only the link of this file. Now for this delete, ./delete-employee.php. Save all these changes. Go and reload. So whenever we click on this edit button, edit employee, list employees, delete button, delete layout, and go back. So as we can see, all these buttons now working. Now from next video, hopefully we'll start on the functionality point, and from the functions point of view, first of all we'll start with the database connectivity with our application. So finally, step by step, now we had created all the layouts of this application, and also we had done the redirections over all these pages. Now in the next video, we'll start over functionality. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.